We're in a big ideological divide in California, and not so much in Alameda County, thank goodness for that. But it's being played out in the political realm, it's being played out in the popular culture. And those of us here really have an obligation to pass our values on to everybody that we talk to in every walk of our life, whether we're talking to our neighbors, in our churches, and in our work. And the reason why I say that is briefly in politics. When in recent history have we ever heard before that a person who needs a little bit of help, a person who might apply for one of our services as a victim? Once those things are said, it shifts the paradigm. And we have to really be conscious of that. And we have to really be conscious that we promote a different point of view. In popular culture, I think was touched on by some of the panelists, we see glorification of fame, we see glorification of easy money, we see a glorification of violence. All those things, too, really hurt our youth. And we have a social responsibility to put forward values of hard work, help, assistance for those who need it, and that young people can make it in this society if they work hard and we provide the equal opportunity and the access to the tools that they need. Second of all, you've heard a lot about voting. There's a lot of information back there. I think this is a very critical election, all the way from the national to California to Alameda County. We have to be really careful about who we support. I always go out and say, I've never heard a politician say, I hate kids. You know, I'm not going to support kids. But you have to really look at their character. You have to really look at their actions and see if you think they're the kind of person who in this difficult environment is going to, really put the pedal to the metal, do the hard homework that they're going to need to do to come up with innovative solutions to how we're going to help kids in this time of limited resources. So do that carefully, screen your candidates carefully, and vote for those that you truly believe are going to make a difference for children. And the last thing I'll say is, the last part of advocacy that I think is really important is just telling the truth. We need to speak the truth, Woman Skinner just came. We have to be transparent, we have to be accountable. I mean, the state is failing our children. We have to just say it. We have to say it and not accept it, but say it and fight it. If we don't speak the truth, we can't change things. We have to be able to speak the truth. In local government, recently last year, with the help of the board, we started human impact budgeting so that we could talk about the actual people in advocacy, not just looking at the numbers, but the actual impact the state budget is having on our children. The fact, as Janina spoke about, that in Alameda County, I believe that 9,000 child care slots are going to be lost over this next year. The fact that in Alameda County, single mothers will now only have 2 years to find a job, and 11% unemployment rate, rather than having the 4 years. And that many training programs have been cut. So in our human impact budget, we need your help in terms of collecting stories. We're going to be continuing that with a grant in the next year. We kind of just got started. But it's really important that we tell those stories and that we tell the truth. And also in Alameda County, we're going to be talking more. We are going to be in January receiving a report from our CAO's office on our prevention efforts, because obviously we want to push prevention. We don't want to wait till our children are falling off the cliff. We want to get them before we have to catch them.